about it. What is that again? This is what?
Hopi butterfly maiden doll.
Okay.
It's one of a kind Hopi art, I guess you could say, and she represents the young Hopi girls, and they are dancing for
How
rain.
old?
The girls are usually from 9 all the way up to 17 that
Okay.
take part with a male partner, like a young boy or a man.
Okay.
And they come out and they dance in a row, and they're dressed with their headdresses are decorated real elaborate.
So what's the headdress about? What does that mean?
They call it the tablita headdress. It's made out of wood, and their dance partners, the males, they decorate it with clan symbols and feathers. But
So this one has what on it? Then?
this represents the cloud. The shape of her headdress represents the clouds. This is the door window, triangular window, corn plants.
Well, why corn?
I'm a corn clan.
So you're from the Corn Clan?
Yes. Mhm.
Okay.
And I use a lot of that corn symbol. Then the seeds, the corn seeds, and corn is a very important here with the Hopi culture because it provides us food. We use it for all the ceremonies, and so our clan is really, really important.
Is the pattern meaningful?
Yeah, this is all done in red clay slip, but this is the clouds too again down here. And then this is just a random pottery designs that I made in her body.
Okay.
The back, this is like the sun, but it's triangular instead of round. And these are still the shape of the clouds with the background, the butterfly wings coming out.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
And
since she's a butterfly girl.
and you made this from
Clay.
from clay that's in your neighborhood.
Yes, dig my own clay, everything from the earth. Everything to make this came from the earth.
Okay, and let's do a really fast run through of what's down here because she's an artist, this little girl. This is Aliyah.
Yeah.
Aliyah, this is Darlene, by the way.
Yeah, this is my clay that I dig out of the ground myself, and I process it till it comes to this. Then this is how it looks when I mold it with coil bill and pinch pot.
Right.
And then after it dries, I sand it with sandstone rocks, and then I get ready to polish it, and I wet it with water and use polishing stones that were Humboldt rocks or handed down to me from my other potters and my
Those
grandmother.
rocks are how old?
Some are really old because my grandmother is gone now, but she gave me the rocks, and so I still use them. I don't know, maybe
And you
20,
have
40
you have daughters
years.
who do this too?
No daughters, just
Oh,
a
okay.
son. So I wet the surface. I would wet the surface of this after I sanded it, and before the water dries, I rub this and make it real shiny, and the inside and the outside, if I'm able to fix my hand in there, put my hand in it.
Right.
Then next is the painting. The painting this is my brush yucca. I live in the desert, so we have a lot of yucca.
So yucca plant.
Yes, it's real fibrous. I just soak it and cut it and soak it and then pull off the fibers to make paint brushes out of them. Like this is a sample of one of my paint brushes. It holds a lot of paint, that's why I like to use it. This is my white clay slip paint and my red clay slip paint.
And those are clay.
Those
That's-
are the two basic colors I use.
But
on
they're
my
actually
painting.
clay?
Yeah, they're clay but watered down.
Okay, so
They call it a slip. Yeah.
so then they stick because
Yes.
it's a certain
Yes.
clay.
Then next, after I paint the designs on, which have all this symbolism on them, then I take it outdoors to fire. I build a fire with wood, and then after the fire burns down, I sprinkle it with manure dust. This is dried sheep dung that's been dried for more than 100 years.
Yeah, she said sheep dung.
Yeah, and it smells really good when it's burning. No, but I sprinkle the coals, the hot coals with this, and it starts to burn again. Then I lay down my shards. These are broken pottery pieces. I lay down my finished pottery, and then I cover them with more shards while I stack the dried sheep dung around like a beehive. Cover the whole thing, and it burns from underneath on up.
How long
About
does it burn?
2 hours at the most.
That's it.
And then I wait for another hour for it to cool down. It goes up to 15,000 degrees.
Wow.
And just this
Just
fuel.
because the fuel.
Yes, but it's still considered low firing. You know, on the cone when you put it in the kiln.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is considered low firing, but it comes out after I take off all the ashes. Then it comes out this color. But so
That's beautiful.
yeah, so it takes about week to make several pieces
Wow.
of pottery. I work every day, try to work every day on it. I don't work on it at night. I just work on it
I
during
sleep
the day.
at night.
I sleep at night. I don't watch much TV. I'm too involved in my pottery to
Oh, so
spend
what's
much
she
time.
wants? I know she's going to ask what that is. Huh?
This is my paint rock. It's
A paint rock.
yeah, it's dried spinach. Sometimes I have it liquefied. I just dry it and then add water to it, and then I pour it in here. And this is a hematite rock, and I rub it together and then paint it on with my yucca paint brushes.
So that's for Aliyah. That's
Yes.
who's going to get it. And you're Darlene, right?
Yes.
And you're from the Hopi
Yes, corn clan,
corn clan.
Hopi Tewa,
Okay.
and I'm a 5th generation potter from the Nampeo. If you look up Nampeo, you'll see that she's a real famous potter.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah.